We talked to Aaron a little bit earlier tonight, but of course we have to check in with On Falcons again because finally a quarterback today we've seen go. We talked a little bit. I don't think we spent too much time on Desmond Ridder. What do you see? How do you see him fit in? Is he going to compete right out of the gate to maybe start?
Yeah, I think Desmond Ridder was probably the ideal fit in this Arthur Smith scheme that's kind of derivative of that Kyle Shanahan scheme with a lot of play action, a lot of bootleg stuff. A lot of people compared Desmond Ridder to Marcus Mariota, the Falcons' current starting quarterback. A lot of people compared him to Ryan Tannehill, who Arthur Smith coached in Tennessee. So I think Desmond Ridder will be expected to come in and compete. I think the job is Marcus Mariota's to lose. I think the Falcons won't feel any pressure to rush Desmond Ridder on the football field at the beginning of the season. But if he comes in and has a good camp, I certainly think, the leash may get a little bit shorter on Marcus Mariota as the season unfolds.
Do you like this pick for them at this point? Because it's not like they have a first-round pick where they got a quarterback and there's a ton of pressure on them to do something, and they addressed some other needs before they got to this point.
Yeah, I think this is great value for the Falcons. They get a really good quarterback. Some people who thought was the best quarterback in this draft class at the beginning of the third round. So they get him at a point in the draft where you feel like you got great value, but at the same time, there's no expectations that he is definitely the franchise guy. So if he comes in, plays well, you can continue to roll with him in the future. If he doesn't, you're not going to feel like you wasted a premium draft pick if you have to go back into the quarterback well at the top of next year's draft.
A lot to talk about there. Aaron, thank you for joining us. Make sure you check out Locked On Falcons because there's a lot to dive into there, especially where it's the quarterbacks have been kind of sticking around for a while. We haven't seen any go off the board until just recently, and one yesterday, of course.